Hi, fire signs. Welcome in and welcome back. If you are upright, welcome back. Welcome in. Anyway, if you are new, my channel's different, so just audio discretion advised if you have little ones around. Tense, I won't hold back. I'm dealing with criminals, and so unless you know what that's like, then you have no idea. And I hope you never have to have an idea of what that's like. But anyway, they get judged here on this channel. Nobody should have to put up with crickeries. Nobody. But I do, and so I just let the Most High God just come on in here and just begin to say what He needs to say. And hopefully people can find their way for they absolutely go completely crazy. I mean, really like where they can't cut, but they're too far gone. They could never come back to a place that's sane. I don't know, but anyway, I look at crazy here. All right, let's get started. We have the stork, which y'all got communication. I guess you do. It's wicked. Something is around a timing as well, and something fast could be going. There's hot and cold energy, and we are dealing with crazy people because God just said so in the earth reading. They're turning on themselves. Pathology came out. He called them crazy. So those of you who are in the upright, it's time to just get grounded because God's bringing a judgment on something wicked that's going on. Got somebody here who is in despair. There's a gun up to somebody's head here, and I did have, I think it was the air reading. It stated that there was a weapon seen and a gun type, or the weapon was there. And actually in the water reading, the weapons were there as well. I mentioned they were tools. Somebody could be trying to use tools as a weapon as well. I don't know. But you got somebody who's unstable here. They're unstable. And so God's going to have to do something, I guess so. Something really quick with the microwave, or there's something edible around something, but you got like hot and cold kind of stuff here. The community is coming out, and something being announced in the community is also here around maybe some type of despair. There is something sexual out here attached to something. For some of y'all, there's pregnancy, I guess so. This is a caution when you get the color orange out here. Also, you have the letter tet, which is to contain something in like a wicker basket, or can go back to nets or catching things in nets. And we're probably talking about the internet out here. And there is something wicked going on with that nonsense. Show me fire energy, Most High. Something public's out here. The letter T and the letter Q. There's secrets, quiet energy around people in a community. But God said He was judging, a whole city was being judged, so however He's going to do it. We have a defeat and a conflict going on out here. You deal with the idiot that is an idiot. They got mental conflict inside of them. And they are somebody that don't have no balance. They're hot and cold all the time. They're in despair. They flying off the handle. Can represent a flying off the handle card. There's a wickedness out here around a bunch of people, or somebody's brought a bunch of wickedness now to a bunch of people as well for what somebody's done. And anyway, there's a disguise when you get the letter tet, because it is the hermit card in the deck. Can represent a doctor. Again, we have pathology, and somebody needs to leave the city. Anyway, whatever, people gonna do whatever. The 10 of Wands in the reverse. It's the end of a cycle, because we got a defeat on hopefully the wicked party. We got somebody who's fishy all the time. There's communication. There is, but something wicked about it, folks. Stork can take you back to a wickedness. It's fishy. It's slippery. It's just like night and day, hot and cold type of stuff. Somebody doing something slippery, trying to catch somebody up in some stuff. It's unacceptable. Loyalty situations. You got 2 pages or teenagers involved in some stuff. There is communication coming around you all in the next 24 hours. Whether it's upright or not, I don't know. You also have the Pentacle and something being physically exchanged. The Seven of Wands in the reverse is about putting your defenses down. And then you've got a wall of protection energy that's also here with the Strength card. I don't know. For some people, it's too late, I guess, for whatever somebody's done, possibly, given that God said he's judging a whole freaking city for something. I don't know. If it's too late, I guess it's too late. I don't really know. I guess people are going to see what's going to take place. Because just like that, something's changing from hot to cold. Or from cold to hot. He brought a volcano out. King of Pentacles is coming out here. That's a money situation going on. Six of Swords, something out of country is out here. We also have the Hierophant coming out here as well. People's morals and ethics. That's also society out here. Okay, so there's a defeat here that is taking place on a wicked energy. Some type of leadership is out here around some stuff. There's spies around somebody. Show me that page. All the money, 10 of Pentacles, and wants to come out in the reverse because people got secrets around all this money. The money card come out in 3 of these readings. Somebody got fishy stuff around money. Okay, premeditation, death matters, everything else. There's a harsh judgment coming on somebody because of that. Well, God said that somebody was going to speak. And so I guess somebody's going to speak, then they are. We have the Temperance at the bottom of the deck as well. Somebody could be a runner here. Or somebody's maybe trying to run from it. I don't know. But that's a lot of it with the 10 of Pentacles there. Somebody did some bad investments out here, and it's nothing but a freaking conflict on some situation out here. What's hidden here for fire energy? The 4 of Swords and a wish fulfillment in something. Well, then we got some type of a defeat that's going to take place, and resting is also here as well. The Sun is also here. So this something is positive in the hidden space for a wish fulfillment. Thank you, Jehovah, because Jehovah Elohim, he don't lose. He will defeat his enemy because he said so. Yeah, there's a defeat that is here. It's here twice. Thank you, Jehovah. We rest in your truth, whatever this is about, entirely for the collective. Somebody acting like they are according to something else. Stuff gets you in trouble, didn't it? Somebody got a spy around. Trembling, sweat, move with vexation, a weapon seen, or fear of an enemy. There's a weapon here at somebody's head. Somebody fixes to get their head blown off, I guess. God said he'll meet a wicked person the same exact way if that's what they want. You deal with the crazy out here, folks. They've went nuts around this money. Some boss figure, that's a boss figure energy here. It's got a harsh judgment on somebody. God will hunt a wicked person for what they do. They are nasty. They've lost their ever-loving freaking mind. They are a snake in the grass, folks. Somebody's ex is a crazy. It's a forceful communicator, and those who trap are going to be trapped. Okay, because the snake don't get to have the last say in God's earth. There's some type of unity that actually probably not. I don't read these in the reverse, but nobody's in unity with a freaking snake, man. I just seen the vice and the moral fault. Better watch out what you're doing, cray. There it is. It does want to come out. There is a vice and a moral fault out here, folks. The person's crazy. The person's lost their mind. The person's ate up with maggots in their brain. They're insane somewhere. It's not okay. Somebody's going to get fired on something out here. Okay, well, boss figures energies out here. I guess if they're finding one of their employees is a crazy, insane thing. I don't know. I guess if you're firing somebody, you might want to protect yourself. They may literally lose their freaking mind and try to come back and do something to you. It's somebody dealing with a very dangerous party out here. A really nasty individual is out here. A painter is being called out at a tire service, and headship is here in this matter. It's a bad conflict. Somebody's in a very bad place out here. trying to trap somebody, they got trapped. And so if whatever's taking place, they got trapped for doing this, they lost their mind in it because they thought apparently they were going to get away with some stuff because all this money is out here. You're not. God's going to do some forcing here. Why don't you just turn the gun on yourself and shoot yourself and do everybody a big favor? Why don't you just leave right now? Why don't you just do it is my thing. Because somebody's trying to get a murder done. They've been trying to get it done for a long time. Why don't you just shoot yourself and let everybody just finally rest that you're out of the way? Because nobody wants you here. You're bringing a whole freaking city into some type of nonsense for something you did. This idiot thinks that everybody's got to pay for what they did. You ain't even proving anything except that you a nutcase out here. You are nothing but a crazy nutcase out here, bat, brain-filled, maggot, nasty, wicked person. You want a murder done so much, murder yourself, please. That's how I feel about it, because the innocent are being affected by this idiot. Everybody just sitting here watching a freaking idiot. It's ridiculous. Something about a please forgive me. Well, not if you're a snake. There's somebody's acting like they are something out here, folks. They try to trap somebody, and they're a snake. They got a moral a vice and a moral fault. No, for some of you all, there is no forgiveness because you're completely past the line. It's way too late. Where have you been? For some of our cases, where have you been? The law is coming out here. Somebody's just always in their mind. Yes, because they're mental. Somebody's out here that's very creative. They can create out of nothing at all. And that stuff's been stolen, people's projects. Somebody is learning something out here, the brainstorming. Again, you just got somebody in their mind all the time. All the time they're in their mind. It's dumb. Somebody says, I was only listening to the sound of you speaking, but never really listening. I hear you now, and I'm sorry. Okay, well, there's something about I'm sorry, but I don't know. There's too much crazy out here. Unless somebody knows about the crazy and the crazy's finally going away and some upright people can show they do have a brain. I don't really know anymore, folks. It says to let the wicked forsake his ways and the unrighteous man his thoughts. We got thoughts going on out here, folks. Somebody is in trouble, and those of you who are a boss figure and you know somebody bat crazy on your job, you might want to really pray before you say you're fired because somebody crazy out here and you could be in danger with this nonsense. At the same time, that person needs to be out of society because God said somebody was crazy. Or the boss is crazy. Whoever's done the nasty thing out here. Whoever was in unity to do some nonsense, whoever the X is being some absolute crazy demonic piece of freak. I don't know. I don't care. But somebody got some danger out here. Most High says to let the wicked forsake his ways and the unrighteous man his thoughts and let him return unto the Most High God Jehovah, and he will have mercy. So those of you who have your brain and you are smart, you're going to turn from some insane stuff that's trying to go down with me and anybody else. He said he will abundantly pardon if you do the right thing. Sick and tired of this nonsense. We have the K in the C, and it looks like a V, and we also have a P. A viper is out here. We do have a snake out here. The snake will never turn. God says to stomp on it out here, folks. It's unacceptable for somebody to act like they are something and they're not. And they're just insane in their freaking mind. The letter P is the star card. It keeps coming out, and it's a very nasty individual. They're very rigid because they've done something out here, and they think that they have a right to get away with something nasty. God's going to put the person 6 feet under. It's just going to go down that way. However it's going to happen, he's going to put the person out. This is about having some type of protection. Some of us need protection, or y'all need protection, because something's if somebody is doing something with a gun in a community, I don't know, then God's going to judge something in a community, however it's going down. If a bunch of people get caught in the crossfire, I guess they do. I don't know. Only God knows the heart of a situation. I don't know, but somebody's like hot and cold, just boom, and it's wicked out here. If that's what y'all want, go ahead and be crazy. This is the torch, and God just brought the torch out in the fire reading as well, and that volcano was in the other reading. So whatever's going on. This is also forgiveness. Somebody's upright, then they'll show themselves to be upright. Otherwise, somebody's just acting. They're just trying to do something to get somebody, trapped, and they themselves going to get trapped, and something's going to be crazy. I mean, somebody's just brainstorming all the time about all this money, and they've just literally lost their ever-loving freaking brain. There's a liar out here. They are a liar. They're defeated. They're a thief. They're crazy, and they set up in some type of a place, or it's somebody's employee. I don't know. We have somebody up in here in some type of a place out here, but somebody crazy out here, folks. Somebody's got to get up in here and do something right, won't you? I don't really know, but this is what's around you all. People better take cover, I guess. I mean, we had martial arts and military stuff also come out in the fire reading, so whatever's fixing to go down, man, I don't really know, but something's huge going on. I need some shelter help. Please help me, folks. My information is down below.